of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. Well, with the new season underway, we get a look at the new class to enter the league with the rookie race. All these rookies have done a good job adjusting to the NBA as they look to take home the Rookie of the Year honors at the end of the season. And you look at Edwards. He's gotten off to a blazing start and has settled into that number 2 spot in the rankings. A lot of season left for him to jump to number 1, though.
And really not surprised with the kind of talent he possesses to be ranked 2nd already.
The early returns have been impressive. He already looks comfortable in the system, and his confidence is sky high.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. We know Rudy Gobert is ultra competitive, but he knows it's not about winning his individual matchup. He said, it's a 5-on-5 game, a team concept. That's always been my mindset. Obviously, I take pride in being the best defensive player in this league, but I play to win. That's my focus. Kevin?
Thanks, David. That's David Aldridge, our NBA Hall of Famer. And 2 conference rivals scoring off tonight. You know, Steve, this has the feel of a playoff game.
It does. These 2 teams have had their battles in the past. It's always fun to see them match up against one another.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's Conley in at the point. And for the Timberwolves, they've got Edwards. Ricky Rubio is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Towns, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. Outside Conley. He kicks to Mitchell. Back to Conley. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. Here's Bogdanovich. Really struggled in the loss against Minnesota. To the paint. Fader on the way. That misses off the backboard. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Connects from 3-point range. Russell's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for Minnesota. Here's Conley. Bobbed up there for Mitchell. Hammers the alley-oop through.
You've got to trust your receiver to go get that pass. Did you see Donovan Mitchell catch and finish in the same motion?
Now the Timberwolves with it. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
Chalk up 2 there. Russell's got 5 points so far.
It's nice to see Russell's discipline. Stays patient and earns the shots he gets.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. The drive by Mitchell. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Here's Rubio. And another 3 for Minnesota.
This is still Rubio's next step. In this day and age, to be successful, your guard has to be a threat from distance.
Now here's Conley. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And how about Towns' activity level there? Sensing an opportunity and going for it on the steal.
For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And last season, Karl Anthony Towns shooting over 40% from three-point range with over 8 attempts a game. I mean, Greg, he is in the conversation, don't you think, for best three-point shooting center of all time?
It's amazing, Kevin. His volume of threes is unprecedented for the center position. And it's not just standstill. Catch and shoot triples. He's hitting step backs. He could have that title when it's all said and done.
Here's Rubio. After the basket by Utah, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
Rubio against Conley. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Russell. Michael Conley making his last shot. The kick out to Towns. No good with the triple.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Down low, here's Gobert, and he gets the bucket.
And as Rudy Gobert has been adding bulk, he's only getting better at finishing through contact.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Passes to Towns. Gobert with the block. And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. Pass to Conley. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Conley's got 5 points so far.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Here's Towns. Nails the 16-footer.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
And with that height, he can get a clean look on any shot at any time.
Now here is Conley. He has 5. Mitchell outside. Right side, Bogdanovich. Minnesota with the rebound. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Edwards, that's good.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell outside. Over Russell. It's rebounded by Towns. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Timberwolves leading by 5. Over in the corner, Edwards. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Here's Rubio. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. The pass to Okogie. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. A lot of teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge to mesh.
No doubt, you know, getting everybody on the same page sometimes it can take time, and then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will obviously help you do that.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Beasley's checked in, so Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Derek Favors checked in for Rudy Gobert. Ilyasova comes in for Bogdanovich. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Clarkson. 11 points for him in that last game against Minnesota.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Russell against Clarkson. Towns for three. Rebound, Utah. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
Now, here is Russell. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Utah Jazz. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
And getting traded from Utah to New Orleans last year, Favors became a grounding force for a very young Pelicans team.
Yeah, and Derek Favors knows what it's like to be that rookie coming in, having a lot of physical ability and facing high expectations. He did a great job, in my opinion, providing veteran leadership. And personally, he had one of his more productive years overall.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Davis is checked in. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Utah. They trail by one. Last time they met was in Utah.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle.
Reason why, that opens up driving lanes, makes it dangerous for teams to W in the post. The offense becomes more dynamic.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Mitchell finds Clarkson. There's the killer two-handed slam.
That time, a lot of young guys would have jacked up a shot. Patience. Man flashes open. Mitchell delivers the basketball on time.
The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Deep two from Russell. Again, Russell missing.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Here's Ilyasova. No good off the back of the rim. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Towns wide open. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Culver comes in for Edwards. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Russell. And Utah with a change here too. Niang's checked in. Beasley against O'Neal. Pass to Clarkson. Here's the three. Tries again. And that one, good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Beasley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And here's Hernangomez outside. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Jazz leading by 3. Now Clarkson is definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. Ilyasova shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Ed Davis. This is his first free throw of the game.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Here's McLaughlin. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's McLaughlin. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Yep, that one goes in there. Favors has got his second basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Beasley outside. McLaughlin, the pass to Beasley. Shot to stop the run, and Davis lays it in.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Niang passes to Clarkson. Lobs it up for Favors. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Beasley. Again, the miss by Beasley. Jazz leading by 5. Inside, it's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Here's Niang over Beasley. Niang, that's good.
Yes, smart choice. I really like that play.
So it's Minnesota now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Passes it to Hernan Gomez. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Beasley outside. Out to the right wing, and stolen by Favors. Ilyasova can't hit.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Beasley with a clean look. The rebound by Niang.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Here's Ilyasova. Favors trying to break free. Ilyasova can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Beasley. No good with the layup.
I can't believe he hasn't hit a shot all period. Someone else needs to step up and help close the gap.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And the Timberwolves with possession here after the basket by Utah. Beasley right side. Kicks it to Culver. A wide open shot from Hernan Gomez. No good on the 3. Utah leading by 11, and the Jazz pushing it up now. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark. The Timberwolves shooting 33% here in the first quarter. McLaughlin, the pass to Culver. Banked in off the glass.
I'll tell you, Culver has an array of moves once he gets into the paint.
And here's Clarkson. Six on the shot clock. With the shot. Unable to get that one. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz out in front, ending the first quarter on a 20-6 run. And we'll be back with you right after this. And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently spoke about the team's progress.
Everybody had their expectations of what we should be or will be, but at the end of the day, you know, we got to be able to focus on us, you know. Obviously, we went through a little bit of a rough patch. You know, we're still figuring things out, but we can make adjustments and continue to build. And I think we're playing great basketball. I think we're doing things the right way.
And, you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Conley. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Niang in at the small forward. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Utah. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. And last season, at least at first, it was a challenge for Ingles to mesh with Mike Conley.
Yeah, I mean, Conley came in to run the offense, which kind of took the ball out of Ingles' hands a little bit. But then Conley goes out with the hamstring, and that allowed Ingles to get back into rhythm, and he's been able to handle that load many times for this group.
One shot.
I mean, an incredible story how Joe Ingles has gotten to this point. A lot of it's been resiliency, and a lot of it has been sacrifice.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike Conley is a 3-time Sportsmanship Award winner. He's also won the Teammate Award. And he's never been assessed a technical foul at any level of basketball. Now, some ask if going easy on the refs costs him calls down the road. But Coach Quinn Snyder said, it's hard to imagine that handling yourself with poise and respect can ever be a negative. Guys?
Well said. Thanks, David. And here we go. Rubio heading to the hoop.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
High post, Gobert. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. They get it back. Timberwolves trail by 8. And now with the fast break, Rubio with the ball. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Minnesota. And Utah also making a switch. Mitchell's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now here's Conley. He has 5. Gobert with it. Dishes to Mitchell. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Okogie misses. Utah leading by 6. Ingles in the corner. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
One of Ingles' favorite moves. Hard not to bite on that because he sells it so well.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Minnesota making some changes. Edwards comes in for Hernan Gomez. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Culver. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Timberwolves trail by 8. Rubio outside. And the pass to Okogie. Knocked loose. Mitchell outside. Over in the corner, Conley. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Here's Edwards. That's no good. And now he's missed 2 and made 2. Here's Ingles. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Ingles. Timberwolves trail by 8. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Russell kicks to Edwards. To the inside. Towns. Gobert with the block.
With plays like that, Gobert can start to get in your head. He covers so much ground.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Now here's Gobert. Shoots over Towns. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And here comes the break. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Utah leading by 6. Mitchell outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Over Edwards. Here's Mitchell. And it's sent back by Russell. For Minnesota, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Rubio looking it over. Towns up top. No one near him. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
High arcing shot.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Mitchell's shot is good.
An evolving part of Mitchell's game, the ability to simply catch and knock it down.
Now here's Rubio. He's got 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovic.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Both shots good from the stripe. Jazz leading by 6. Conley dishes to Mitchell. Conley against Rubio. Got a piece of it.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line. And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Now, here's Mitchell. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside, Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now here is Conley. He has 5. Down low, it's stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. Edwards leading the charge. Okogie misses.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And a foul called on Minnesota.
I mean, not only does Bogdanovic stretch the floor, but he can really stretch it from beyond 30 feet.
Greg, he is blessed with incredible range and a quick trigger, might I add. You have to stay connected to Bogdanovic defensively because he can go on scoring tears where there's just no stopping him.
Free throw good, Bogdanovic.
And entering the league as a complimentary scorer, Bogdanovic put up 20 points a game last year. That was a career high and the 4th straight year that he improved his scoring average.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Ilyasova comes in for Joe Ingles, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. And so Bogdanovic nails both of them. And another area where Bogdanovic is helping the offense, Greg is doing a better job of creating for others.
I mean, he still has that shoot-first mentality, but now if he doesn't have a clean look, he's much more willing to make the extra pass, and that makes him just that much more valuable to this team.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Clarkson against Rubio. He kicks to Edwards. The dish to Russell. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Edwards can't hit. Jazz leading by 3. Passes it to Ilyasova. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Towns, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
Malik Beasley, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Jordan McLaughlin comes in for Ricky Rubio. The Jazz also changing it up. Favors comes in for Rudy Gobert, and O'Neal subbed in for Bogdanovic. Here's Clarkson. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 13.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Beasley. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Mitchell with it. Beasley covering. Mitchell's shot is good.
Well, when it comes to carrying an offense, few young players do it as well as Donovan Mitchell.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And it's good for 2.
I love the confidence he's shooting with. Big improvement here in the second period.
Clarkson passes to O'Neal. Now, here's Mitchell. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. The pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Mitchell against Russell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And when you talk about certain players having that it factor, Donovan Mitchell fits that bill.
He does. Confident in his approach, GA. Fearless on his attack. Donovan Mitchell is one of those guys who can go off for 50 if you let him get into rhythm. As long as he's in Utah, that team will remain competitive.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
I mean, simply an incredible postseason performance from Donovan Mitchell. The team went out in the first round, but he put the scoring load on his back. One of the best displays of offense I've ever seen in the postseason.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Davis comes in for Edwards, and Culver's subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Good on both. You know, Greg, you look at the numbers that Mitchell put up in that series. Simply amazing.
I mean, he was putting up 40, 50-point games like it was nothing. At times, the guy looked unguardable. Truly one of the young stars to come out of the Orlando bubble.
Now here's Beasley. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Mitchell kicks to Favors. The shot comes out, and Minnesota now the other way. And Beasley, here we go. Here's Davis. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 19. Here's Clarkson. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Jazz lead by 3.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's McLaughlin after the basket by Utah. Outside, Towns. Beasley, the pass to Towns. From the arc. Favors with the rebound. Favors has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's O'Neal. Off target with his 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Mitchell outside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
The Jazz have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
shot.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Timberwolves trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Towns. Towns is doubled and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Utah now. Utah leading by 6. 1:21 left in the second quarter. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. And a miss there on the triple. Minnesota's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's McLaughlin. He's covered by Clarkson, and the dunk by Towns.
And with that unique combination of size and skill, Towns can sure get himself going offensively.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for Ed Davis. Utah shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. Aston Niang kicks to Clarkson. There's 48 seconds left here in the second. Fires from deep. Niang, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. They've led by as many as 11 points.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Mike Conley's checked in for the Jazz.
One shot.
Timberwolves trail by 7. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's McLaughlin. No points in the game yet for him. Count the basket. Here's Clarkson. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And both free throws good for Clarkson.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And that does it for the first half of play. It's the Jazz. They're up by 7. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. A tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He ended up with 22 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. Shaq, how'd you think the Jazz were playing?
What more can you say about Donovan Mitchell? An advanced scorer, he seems a step ahead of the defense, and his confidence is absolutely unwavering.
Kenny, let's get your input on the Timberwolves.
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Timberwolves trail by 7. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Edwards. Then it's Russell. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Rubio. Timberwolves passing it around. Edwards can't hit.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboards.
Feeds to Mitchell and stolen by Russell. Here's the break. Launches the 3. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Rubio.
Usually on the front end of the catch and fire. Rubio on the finishing end right there.
Now Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Favors. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. 6 points for Derek Favors.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Passes to Russell. At the top of the key, Towns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Derek Favors.
And the Timberwolves have made it clear Karl Anthony Towns is their franchise player. He's the guy they're building around.
And we've heard Towns for years pronouncing his happiness with the Timberwolves. Last season, Greg, as the losses piled up, some rumors that he was getting frustrated.
Well, we've seen this pattern with the Timberwolves before, right? Kevin Garnett, Kevin Love, all-star big men who ended up leaving the Twin Cities to win titles.
He misses the free throw.
It's impressive how far Towns has come. Already a standout back when he was a Rookie of the Year. He's never stopped working on his game.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Derek Favors. Good on the second free throw. Jazz leading by 5. And here is Conley. He's got 5. 90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Bogdanovich. Misses off the right iron.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Stolen by Mitchell. Bogdanovich looking around. He feeds it to Mitchell. Conley for 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
And the dunk by Towns.
And you see Big Cat has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken. Yet this team still continues to hold the lead. Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
And Utah has possession. Following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Outside Conley. Mitchell against Russell. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Back to Bogdanovich. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Fantastic at staying in control. Like seeing Bogdanovich work through contact on that play.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
And you love what Bojan Bogdanovich has done to round out his game. Worked very hard to become a complete player.
Now here's Towns. He's got 15. Off target from the baseline.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Conley for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards got 4 rebounds now tonight. Russell inside, covered by Mitchell. Rubio with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Bojan Bogdanovich. Getting around 12 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
And the first one at the line is good. And Utah making a change here. Ilyasova's checked in. And so he hits both. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 6-point game. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Towns with the bucket.
And few 7-footers in the league have Towns' shooting touch. This is a guy you want to create for time and time again.
Ilyasova passes to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Okogie after the basket by Utah. Pass to Russell. Fires the three. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the middle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
I like that play by Joe Ingles. Doesn't have anything he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Russell kicks to Towns. Back to Russell. Floats one. The shot, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
Big-time scoring move. When Ingles surprises people with the drive, it creates opportunities to set up other guys in the future.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Rubio, the pass to Okogie. Gobert against Towns. Now the pass to Russell. Shot clock at 6. He kicks to Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Then for the Jazz, George Niang, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. And the Timberwolves call time here. Greg, it's pretty typical for players of the past to talk about current players and say they may have struggled had they played when I played. What do you think of that line of thinking?
You know, I just don't agree with that. And I think we all do that. We all feel like our era was the best. I had the same thoughts being passed my way when I first came into the league.
I'm sure.
The reality is these guys work just as hard as guys work back in our era. They just have more understanding of what their value is. And in a lot of ways, they've got more courage to speak out because, you know, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back in today's era with social media than we've ever seen before.
That is true. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
You look at Mitchell. He'll have a spot in the contest if he can hang out of the number 4 spot in the voting. And with his skills, you know he'll have a shot to win it if he can make it in.
He's going to have a great shot. And Kevin, he's going to give it everything he's got if he can make it into the contest. I bet his dunks have some serious thought being put into them.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Now here's Beasley. And here's Utah. They're on a 13-5 run here. Ingles passes to Ilyasova. Kicks it to Clarkson. Jazz passing it around. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Joe Ingles has made himself into an offensive threat, and defenses have taken notice.
Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department.
That free throw missing. Culver's checked in for Minnesota. And he's good on the second. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 10. Pass to Hernan Gomez. The 3. The rebound by Niang. Niang's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And this is a guy who gets it done with instincts and skill. Niang is starting to carve out a nice niche for himself.
And to add to that, you look at the last 2 years, he's pretty much doubled his playing time. Maybe not the biggest and most athletic guy, but George Niang typically makes the right basketball play. There's always room for someone like that on your team.
Offensive rebound, Ilyasova. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Russell feeling it out a bit.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Clarkson dishes to Ilyasova. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Timberwolves trail by 12.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Beasley against Clarkson. Beasley, the pass to Culver. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Deep 2 from Russell. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
So
close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Bogdanovich is checked in for George Niang, and O'Neal subbed in for Joe Ingles. Passes it to Gobert, and stolen by Russell. Inside. Oh, and here comes Culver all alone.
Yeah, the anticipation. Russell on top of the play there. Gets the steal, then gets his boys out in the open floor.
Now here's Ilyasova. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. Clarkson with the ball. The kick out to Ilyasova. Just 5 on the clock. Over Russell. Ilyasova gets the bucket. Ilyasova's got 6. So it's Minnesota now. Now, here is Russell. He's got 11. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Kept alive, Minnesota. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Davis.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Now, here's Clarkson. He has 6. And Gobert kicks to Clarkson. Outside, Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Russell. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Hernan Gomez, no good.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's got 5. Here's what the Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Friday, they're taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And that game against Memphis, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. Derek Favors checked in for Gobert. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Timberwolves trail by 12. There's the pass to Culver. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Beasley against Bogdanovich. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And how about we check the numbers for Anthony Edwards?
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips and all of a sudden you're locked in.
And Davis sends it back. Pushing it up. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Mike Conley's checked in for Utah. There's 1:38 left in the 3rd. Culver's shot is off. Jazz leading by 12. Bogdanovich dishes to Conley. The Jazz with another miss. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Rebound, Utah. Favors has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget. He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
The sneaky athleticism of Conley, able to absorb the hit there and still get the shot.
And such a great all-around player for over a decade now. Conley is one of the class acts in our league.
He is, GA, one of the best floor leaders we have. He's completely unselfish. Also, 3-time NBA Sportsmanship Award winner, and in 2019 was named NBA Teammate of the Year.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 11. Davis, the pass to Culver. Shoots over Clarkson. Here's Hernan Gomez. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hernan Gomez has got his first 2 points of the night.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Hernan Gomez against Conley. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
They are just killing them on the interior.
27 seconds left in the third. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Clock at 6. Back to Russell. Takes a 3. It doesn't go for him. He got it up. That shot off. And so it's the Utah Jazz. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. So on the floor for Utah, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Ilyasova, and it's Favors in at the 5. Ilyasova can't hit.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Okogie misses. Jazz leading by 15. Conley with it, guarded now by Rubio. Here's Favors, and too long on the shot.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Rubio against Favors. Rubio the pass to Towns. Here's Davis. Utah with the rebound.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And the rejection by Towns. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. From the low block, Okogie for 3, nailed from 3-point land.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Now here's Conley, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Pass to Okogie. Favors against Towns. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Culver. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Jazz. The free throw drops for Towns. And so it's Utah here with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
In a short time span, I'm amazed at how far Donovan Mitchell's come. He has very few weaknesses for a young player.
Now, here is Russell. Okogie for three. Favors with the rebound. Favors and the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Ingles. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Ingles has got 9 points here in the second half. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Rubio outside. The pass to Okogie. Russell with it. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Ingles passes to Mitchell. Back to Ingles. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
There's the work Ingles has put into his strength and conditioning. Takes the hit and still able to convert.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Timberwolves. It's an 18-point game. Out to the right wing. For three, Okogie. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Jazz have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Towns with the ball. And that one's good. Russell.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. 1 in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Here's Conley. Outside Favors. Back to Conley. There's the triple. The shot that time not on target. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry. But it can go the other way as well.
Conley gets the bucket.
You got to do more than that to stop Mike Conley. Just sensational at nailing the shot and willing his way through contact.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Now Rubio. Lets it go. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Mitchell against Edwards. Mitchell dishes to Conley. Left side Favors. That shot off the mark. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Towns. And he gets it to go. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
They can't be afraid of keep pushing the basketball in transition because in a half-court set, they're struggling a little bit.
And the Jazz call time here.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
And Utah making a change here. Gobert's checked in. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle and told them this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. You may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Yeah, this is not about charity, folks. That's his 4th giveaway already. He's letting his guard down out there.
Fires from 14. And it's Towns missing. Jazz leading by 12. And here is Ingles. Here's Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got 32 points in the game.
And for Donovan, the three really sets up everything else. When he's hitting it, defenses can't just pack it in the lane.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. To the paint. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Russell. Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Conley against Rubio. Passes it to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Another shot. And Gobert with the lay-in.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Pass to Russell. And the pass to Okogie. All alone. The rebound by the Jazz. Bogdanovich has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Conley scanning the floor. From 17 feet out. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Russell.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Rubio against Conley. Mitchell in the corner. Mitchell is double. Towns with the steal. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. And Edwards with the stuff.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
Now here is Conley. He dishes it to Gobert. It's good.
Nice shot by Rudy Gobert. When he's hitting jumpers off the catch, this offense takes on a whole new look.
Timeout.
Minnesota calls timeout. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Donovan Mitchell.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Deep two from Russell. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Cognizant of the entire court, Russell aware of where the defenders are and really does a great job creating opportunities.
Now here's Gobert. To the inside. Mitchell. Hold on!
You gotta buckle up on that one. What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Beasley outside. And it's Russell in the corner. He gets that one.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. They led by as many as 18 points. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, a tough matchup. Donovan Mitchell is too explosive, too strong, and he's only going to get better.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And Mitchell drops them both. Here is Rubio. Down low, here's Towns. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And you got to like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
And Towns drops them both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Conley against Rubio. Pass to Mitchell. Launches it. Minnesota with the rebound. Edwards got 6 rebounds here tonight.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Now here's Conley. Bogdanovich left side. 6 to shoot. Over Edwards. From the left block, he sends it through. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Has a great combination of height and body frame. Bogdanovich can keep up with the defenders physically.
Utah has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Mitchell with it, now guarded by Towns. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Beasley with the steal. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Kept alive.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
Timberwolves trail by 11. 1:22 left here in the fourth quarter. Deep 2 from Russell. Again, Russell missing. The Jazz shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Jazz.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Donovan Mitchell.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
50 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Beasley outside. Outside, Towns. Gobert with the block. But he stays with it. It's Beasley on the wing. Ingles covering. Beasley kicks to Rubio. Another miss by Minnesota. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
Ingles finds Mitchell. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Derek. Long season. You don't want one loss to turn into 2. How important was it to get this win tonight?
It's big for us. You know, we came out last game and play like bums, basically. So we just want to come in and make a statement this game, so that we working hard, improving, and just try to get a win.
You guys changed from bums to kings in one night. That's the league. Congrats, Derek. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.